Welcome into another episode of the Power Hour, the penultimate episode of 2021. This is the second to last show, and joining us tonight, first of all, welcome to the urban sensation, the one and only C-Red. How you doing, C-Red?
Boy, you slipping.
I
You got your ass whooped and just.
All right, before you get into the whole ass whipping talk, let's
why? Because hey, that's what everybody wants to talk about.
We're spending the holidays evil Gainsnievel style, and they're all here. Look at them. Look at all that championship gold and all that motherfucking pomposity. You've got Aaron Xavier, the evil genius. You've got the goddess of Gaines, Angel, and then you've got Mr. 3%. John Hudson, and the gang's all here. The Gimmick Club, indeed. Happy holidays, kids. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us again. Am I
welcome back
top of the leaderboard yet? For most
no, you're still trailing Marche by a couple episodes. You're not going to get a jacket.
Marche doesn't count. He's a mark for publicity.
Wait, hey, Ron, how many episodes have you done so far?
I have no idea.
I've done 4.
See, I was like Adam Carolla to early Jimmy Kimmel for Steve. When nobody wanted to be on his show, he would call me.
Fair point.
Yeah, I'm an Adam Carolla fan.
We got 7 for the illustrious genius. So you're still 2 behind Marche's 9.
Still don't remember him being on your show that often.
He's been on it
because you don't watch.
I didn't even know he was on the show.
Anyway, we're gonna have jackets, nice sweaters for you multiple timers. So we got that coming in 2022. So you guys basically have more than half of the titles at Southland Championship Wrestling. I mean, you guys are rocking all the gold, and I could easily see Hudson wearing the heavyweight championship, now occupied by JPH, and maybe Aaron Xavier rocking a Genesis title worn by James Creed. Are you guys going to go after all the gold?
It's not a matter of if we want to go after all the gold. It's when we decide to. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've made it pretty clear that once we decide we want something, we're just going to take it. And I am taking a little bit of offense here, though, Steve. I mean, and no offense to my illustrious partner here, but why would I automatically be considered the Genesis champion? I mean, I'm not heavyweight championship material.
Well, no, I did not imply that. Certainly, I just
yes, it did.
Okay, maybe just a little bit, but like I said, I've seen you get beat by people before, so I thought maybe you'd feel more comfortable as the Genesis champion. But after what's been happening lately, that title is extraordinarily prestigious, and then you would have to fight Hudson because that's the step up, you know.
Hey, Ron, may I take this?
Have at it, sir.
Here we go.
Thank you. The only reason the Genesis title is prestigious, or as we, how do you say, fancier people say, prestigious, is because of yours truly, Mr. 3%. Who made that champion?
Well,
yeah, you don't have to say a word because you already know. Now, I do appreciate the fact, Steve, I love you. I do appreciate the fact that you considered me for the heavyweight championship. Who doesn't want to be the king? Who doesn't want to hold the strap? Who doesn't want to be at the top tier of it all? But it does offend me that you did not consider my brother, Aaron, for the heavyweight championship and myself for the Genesis title, because the guy who holds the Genesis title, I made. If I can make it, I can break it.
I don't doubt that. And that's kind of why I did that, because I didn't want to see you get put on the shelf again by James Creed. So I thought maybe you'd have.
First and foremost, I didn't get put on the shelf. My neck surgery was already in place. So I offered to put that man over, and I did my job, which is what I always do. Put people over. Aaron, put people over. But to answer your previous question, we're chilling. We're kicking back. We're chilling. We're chilling right now. We're not going after all the gold immediately, just like my boy Aaron said. We can when we want to. We're the tag champs. Angel is the women's champ. We're chilling. And I do want to say one thing. I did not know the end of our match. our previous match, and I watched back the tape, and all I have to say.
And John Hudson is temporarily frozen, but he'll bounce back in a minute.
But Steve, it's real simple here. You've known me long enough. We don't just go. I don't just go into things all willy nilly. There's always a plan. There's always strategy involved. So we came in, said right from the beginning, here's the plan. What, 3 months later, plan complete. How do you know we're not already formulating that next step of the plan? I mean, it's the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. So common sense would dictate once John and I take those other 2 titles at some point, we make the rules. Why couldn't we just be, hey, we are co-heavyweight champion and Genesis champion and defend the damn things like the Freebirds? We can do what we want. We're already 3/5 of the way there anyway.
That's fair enough.
Oh, yeah. And she's tougher than half the boys. We might let her defend the Genesis title just to prove a point.
There's a lot of logic there. From an outsider, I just like to throw this observation out there, and then I'm going to ask C-Red what he thinks, because I think he'll agree with me.
That'd be a first.
Well, hear me out. I know this seems very novel. I've seen you guys work for a great many years now, both in the past, back at another company, and here now. And watching you guys run around with these titles, I don't think I've ever seen you having more fun than you're having right now with what you're doing. I mean, you look at those pictures that we put up as promotion for this show. You guys, it's beaming is what it is. You guys are beaming because it looks like you're having the best time. As much as I hate it, I have to admit that it's contagious. You're contagious. Red, do you feel like it looks like they're having maybe a little bit more fun than they've ever had?
First of all, they are. I mean, let's be honest.
So you agreed with me.
We talk about that other company, and our hands were tied behind our backs, literally. So even though we tried to have fun, they really wouldn't let us, because they knew, like, really, look at the people that are on the screen outside of you. They wouldn't let us do, because who else would there be left? Like people would not even really want to come to the shows because they know we're gonna whoop everybody's ass. That's just fact. Like, people would like, why pay when we already know the end results? The evil genius is gonna whoop somebody's ass. John Hudson is gonna whoop somebody's ass.
I want to see where he goes with this one.
I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass.
And
everybody else.
Oh, you ain't got the balls to say it. That's fine.
He can't. That's his girl. And different. This was before you.
That was before,
This,
and I think, as time has wound on, and you guys walked away from there like everybody else, and and you and hubby had a nice little dinner, and over dinner and cocktails, the evil genius finally made the angel understand, and now she understands, and now she's whooping everybody's ass.
And see, 4 years ago,
like,
she still had this delusion that it really mattered what people thought of you. I have to be the nice person.
She had to have. No, fuck that.
No,
fuck that.
She still has that. She got that one fan that we saw that was.
I have a fantastic super fan who I am teaching how the real world works here. Strong, independent, take what you want.
Oh, so we know it's not. So we know it's not Steve, right?
No, it's not me. She was cute as the button, right?
She just rattled off everything, and you're none of those.
I'm familiar with the fact that
there was a period of time where Steve took everything he wanted from the buffet table, but he's working the other way. Hey, there's an over-under on the number of fat jokes I get in tonight.
For those of you playing the Aaron Xavier fat joke drinking game at home, that is drink number 1.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Hold on.
This is going to go great. I can see it already.
Hey, I did say you were it was back in the day. You've been working hard.
Okay, so I appreciate that. I just want to let you know, obviously, some things went down over the weekend that
Got your ass kicked.
weren't optimal,
Got
but
your
I
ass kicked.
want you to know that although it was a taping for the High Voltage show, it was a birthday party for a couple of 8-year-old boys, the brothers of James Creed. And lo and behold, the one evil Gainsnievel fan was at that birthday party.
Was she touched?
Again, I spent a lot of time looking up at bats and
You need to find
crutches and all kinds
Look,
of feet.
Weird.
With this whole POW SCW thing, I've already made the official evil Gainsnievel, position made perfectly clear. Our loyalty is not to SCW. It's not to POW. It's to our bank account. SCW just happened to put the right number in the bank account, for us to, let's say, contract out with them for an appearance or so. Jimmy Blaze had the same opportunity. It's just, SCW management, as much as they don't like us, and let's be frank, they don't like us. They would
You
rather.
don't think Terry Allen, the president, doesn't like you?
I think it goes higher than Terry Allen at this point with that doesn't like. I like Terry Allen after what happened last month. I'm a big fan of his. The real Terry Allen finally showed up. But what I was saying is SCW management just understood sometimes it's better to pay the devil to be on your side and try to deal with them after. Jimmy had the same opportunity, but didn't, just decided to sit on his hands. That's his fault, not ours.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I mean, let's be honest. What does that say about, how SCW truly views us? Ignore all the, the talking points they use about us, about how we're evil, we're dirty, and we don't play by the rules. They called us when this thing went down. We didn't call them.
Yeah, John, you missed a really great night.
Well,
You missed so much fun.
If you wouldn't mind, I will answer that while answering Steve's original question about how we're having such a great time. The reason why I missed that, I live in Orlando, Florida right now. My boy right there lives in Rockford, Illinois. The first time, this is a shoot, so hopefully the only shoot I do on this interview. The first time I met AA Ron was at Scooby's hot dog stand. And
Great time.
I remember that show.
He put me in an event, and as an indie wrestler, if anyone says, "Oh, I've never wrestled hot dog stands," and out like they're lying to you. But it was an outdoor show, and I was wrestling Bow in the main event.
Great
and AA Ron threw a swerve without telling me. He said he made it a 2 out of 3 falls, and we called it in the ring. Everything turned out fine. But that day, even before the show, we had a little stump. There was something there. There was a little spark there, a little bromance there. And he liked what he saw. He brought me into that, as C-Red said, the other company. And ever since he brought me in, he has been not only a mentor to me, I would say, but a dear friend of mine. And we've had this idea since 2017. Yep. It has been, and even though it hasn't been done, and I'll give Aaron the credit, it's I would say maybe 70, 30, 60, 40. He hits me up all the time. I got this idea. I got this shirt. I got this merchandise. We could do this. We could do that, for years before anybody allowed us to do Evil Gainsnievel. Once we started doing Evil Gainsnievel with SCW, came the champs and everything. When I fly in from Orlando, who do you think picks me up at the airport? AA Ron. Who do you think I stay with when I come into town? AA Ron. Who do you think picks me up at the airport with a flask of whiskey ready for me in the glove box? AA Ron. Who do you think I drive with to the show and drive back with from the show and give me ride back to the airport? AA Ron and my beautiful angel. And that's a shoot. Like, we are true family. We are friends. They've met my wife. That we got a little hotel together after a show and had a little fun. We are family. We are true friends. Like, he is one of, if not my best friend. And we are doing what we love to do, which is be assholes and wrestle.
So much fun.
So when people people think we show up at separate times or in different cars and we just do a gimmick and leave, like, no, I fly in, that man picks me up. I go back to his place. I hang out with his kids. We watch wrestling together. I sleep on his couch, wake up. They get me coffee. We go to the gym together. We
film promos in the sauna.
We do. We go to the sauna and film promos in the sauna before every show. We go to the gas station and get some roadies, and then we head to the show, and we have a blast. We have a great time, and we're having a great time because finally, this friendship that is built into a family is doing it. If that makes any sense.
Well,
so
Steve,
yes, we are having a blast.
It's Steve, everyone's heard the saying, it's like, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And that's what it's turned into. Like John was saying, it's not just to show up and do our thing and go our separate ways. I mean, what people don't realize is we've been planning this out for years. Even on, the Rides 2 shows, we're talking about, hey, here's an idea for later on. If we can get to this thing, we can get to this thing. And it's why we're a step ahead of everyone, because it's not, let's just show up and do our thing. It's, we eat and we drink and we breathe just the business of being Evil Gainsnievel, the Gimmick Club itself. It's just part of our lives. It's not just a once a month thing for us.
No, we travel together. We sleep under the same roof together. We get coffee together. We go to the gym together. We all three go to the sauna together, and one films while two other guys cut promos in their underwear. We all travel to the show together. Both of them drop me off at the airport. It's a family. Like, we are a family, and we started off as friends. It grew bigger, and now finally we're fan. I mean, like, so I'm just gonna say it. He picked me up from the airport last month, and he's like, open the glove box, and there was a flask of whiskey for me because I had a late flight and it was just a bad flight. And he's like, oh, and by the way, for Christmas I bought you a crystal whiskey decanter with 2 whiskey glasses. He didn't have to do that. Like, we're, like, if you can feel me, like, we are having an absolute blast.
John,
Fred knows that feeling.
He can't understand that. He has no friends.
Fred gets it. Fred knows.
I'm hearing I'm like the only supporter.
Let me put it in terms that he can maybe understand. Steve, they started at the bottom. Now they're here. Understand? They're here.
Got it.
Can you see? Can hear it? Okay.
I still have one good eye, see, Red. I can see.
Only one.
It's okay. It'll be okay in due course. Yes, that's more or less how it looks. Thank you so much for your support and patronage. You know what? I will agree with everything they just said, and I can vouch for it because I have.
You were there.
I have seen Evil Gainsnievel develop from nothing into something. I have been there when the ideas were coming and the ideas were presented, and I watched it germinate from nothing into what might be the most dominant faction in the Midwest right now. I mean, when you have all that gold, how can you not say you're the most dominant faction? And you've worked over many people, whether it be hook or by crook. Doesn't change the fact, like C-Red is so fond of saying, that you won and are the champions. You're riding high right now, and we're about to close out the year. This Saturday night in Shabance, Illinois, SCW presents Christmas Bash. And I shared that very special show flyer that Evil Gainsnievel Incorporated created. It's a very Evil Gainsnievel Christmas.
No, it
God
is a
help us
very
all.
Gainsy Christmas celebration.
Gainsy. I don't even know what Gainsy means, but it doesn't.
It's like
sound-
Mary, only with muscles.
So it's gonna be like It's a Wonderful Life, or is it gonna be a Christmas Story and you'll shoot
Never
your
saw
eye
A
out?
Wonderful Life. Never seen
More
it.
like
I've never
Die
seen It's a
Hard.
Wonderful Life.
More like Die Hard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta go
hold on,
yippee
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Only this is
Hold on.
only this is like
No,
Die Hard
Dave.
with 2 John McClanes and a Lady John McClane, and no weird German guy to kill.
No, hey,
Well, Steve
when I
will be
fly
there.
in, we are watching It's a Wonderful Life.
No, I've kept my streak alive for 37 years. I'm not ending it now.
No, it's a beautiful move. Oh,
Like, I don't like apple pie. I've never seen The Sound of Music. I like to keep, I've never
I
seen It's a
know,
Wonderful
and
Life. There are
according-
things just,
yeah. And according to you, I'm a bougie bitch because I like pumpkin spice.
Well, no, that's according to everyone.
that's everybody.
Yeah, that's
Well,
You
you know
don't
what?
tell
If you don't like, if
We
you
don't
don't,
tell people.
you-
You drink
you-
it in private. We don't tell
Well,
people.
usually, other than this year, I will say, but usually when pumpkin spice comes out, like war stops, everyone's happy. All right, like everything's fine. Then once it goes away, we're right back to like, you know.
I know the
problems.
basic bitch comes out and then it goes away.
I was always more of a Shamrock Shake kind of guy, but that's neither.
Ew, that's gross.
Oh, Shamrock Shakes are the best.
Yeah, and I
in
don't
that
like
life.
Shamrock Shakes. I'm probably so communist right now. It's not even funny.
That's okay.
No,
I don't either,
call
so
yourself
don't.
a communist.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't either. So
Angel, we had I don't know if she's your good friend. We had your former opponent, Celine Gray, on this program the last week.
Mhm.
oh,
heard.
oh, she talked shit.
I saw.
Yeah.
I watched. I heard.
Whoop her ass.
What'd she say?
What she say? What she
Yeah.
didn't say?
I
She's-
didn't watch.
didn't-
Why would I watch?
Red, what she say? What didn't she say? You're honest, unlike some people.
She said she could whoop your ass any day of the week.
Yeah,
Except
if
for
she
the-
can
I'm 2-0.
remember.
Except for the 3
2-0.
times she's been in the ring.
Oh,
with her.
I forgot
and
three.
she
Sorry.
and she said the only reason why Angel has the belt is because of Evil Gainsnievel.
Yeah, and the
Well,
only
well,
reason
oh.
I'm not in the NBA is because I'm 5'8".
Yeah, and the only
Oh,
reason Angel
And
won.
she
because,
don't want to have to pull out
What?
that other side of her because she got
It don't
2
exist.
friends too. And
Uh-huh.
if they show up, then everybody getting their ass whooped at Evil Gainsnievel.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I
Oh.
understand all this correctly. The
Mhm.
only reason I'm women's champion is because of
Uh-huh.
Aaron and the
Uh-huh.
Doctor of Gaines.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm the women's champion because I can beat anyone's ass. I fear nobody in that locker room. Man, woman, whatever makes you happy. Last time I checked, okay, so triple threat match, I followed the rules. Pin. You decided to put it on Double or Nothing. We came out on top. Not my fault. Pow came in and distracted your lame ass tag partners to protect you, Red. Sorry.
Which,
But-
by
oh,
the way,
wait.
was funny.
Which, yeah, it was kind of funny. But what happened?
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
Roll up. 1, 2, 3. 2-0. Last month, we are who we are and we do what we do because we are that damn good. We're not Evil Gainsnievel because we sit here and say, oh, sweetie, you get a participation trophy. We're champions because we put our knee on your throat and we don't let you up until you pass out.
I mean, Red, you're not exactly from the suburban life either. I mean, I grew up in Philadelphia, probably similar type environment. You ever heard of such a thing as a fair fight in the streets? Because I sure as hell haven't.
What's that? What's fair?
I know you walk around the slapjack. I've seen it.
Me with a slapjack? No.
All I'm saying is it's a fair fight. You want a fair fight, get into boxing. This is professional wrestling. The whole objective is to win.
Wins count.
It wasn't fair.
No, it's
You know who
not.
says it isn't fair? Losers.
Snowflakes.
Losers complain that things aren't fair.
Snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
Mm.
I will
Snowflakes.
say this: losers voted for her. And they voted for him, but
He doesn't remember that.
But yeah, but that's why they're not coming out saying like, you know, anything bad about him or anything. They're not actually saying anything about him because they're like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Okay.
I saw, right, don't worry, I saw it last month.
Oh.
I listened on my ride to work. I heard it all.
All I took away from that whole thing is John Hudson said
Pretty much what I was getting at was,
why
if
would
she
I
wants
watch
to-
that?
pretty much what I was getting at was, if she wants to be a victim, by all means be a victim. But hey, Aaron, between all three of us, how many years experience do we have?
I'd say 40 plus. I mean,
I'm
I'm
10.
in my 21st year.
I'm on my
She's
10.
15th.
It's
I'm in
So
10.
yeah,
So, yeah.
we're in the 40s. What's Celine at?
8?
Learn the
7?
rules,
8?
honey.
Started the February, and I started in November in '98. So yes, we're about
In 98?
you mean 2008?
I'm sorry, no. My goodness,
2018,
2014.
Okay.
14.
You also got to remember she
So
took how many years off
she's
for
not-
having a child. That doesn't
Yes.
count. If you're not wrestling, that doesn't count.
She's not even double digits in.
No.
Correct.
All right. Well, if you want to become champ, learn how to throw a discus clothesline. End of story.
It was a very enlightening
Good
interview.
segue, huh?
Never seen Celine quite that amped up, talking about bringing in friends of hers. Speaking
Hey,
of,
bring them on in.
What
Me and John
friends?
can put
What-
them
what
down
friends?
too.
What friends? What friends? Her husband, the guy who's the size of my calf?
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna go around and bury anybody's. I will say this: her friends, you know, I've worked against both of them, and you know what? They're both talented. Okay,
Who are her
but
friends. She has friends.
Yeah.
Youth Gone Wild, they're talented.
I don't know who they are. I'm sorry.
But
you don't know
Tom
who they
Heisman and
are?
Matt Creed.
No, I don't pay attention to people that don't matter to me.
But
It's
they
like-
worked on the same show with you.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
He was busy.
All I'm saying is, me and John have said from the beginning, we don't duck anybody. If she
No.
wants to bring friends,
Bring 'em.
line them up. Line them up. We're not hiding. We've put out on our social media, hey, who wants to take a shot at the king? And you know how many responses I got? 0. We're not ducking anybody. We're not saying no to any challenge.
We ain't scared of nobody.
People
Look at us.
are just aren't stepping up.
And I'm pretty sure you actually tagged me in that. And Celine is one of my friends, and she never said anything.
She's my friend too.
And she never said anything.
No.
So, anyways, once you're beaten a few times like Celine, you move on. So, like this interview, let's move on.
Let's move on indeed.
Oh,
So I found it ironic that at a recent show, our good friend C Red turned his back on his clients and walked away with Terry Allen.
Smartest decision ever to walk away from those two heaps of potatoes.
It was quite a moment, and it was photographed beautifully. There's a beautiful photograph of the Windy City Prodigies looking very menacing. So it was a moment unlike any we've had in SCW to this point. And then also that night, we see Miles Mercer in a high profile match. We've got Evil Gainsnievel running around, winning titles and basically dominating every team thrown their way. And you don't have to be a mathematician to be able to do the math here about what's coming. Care to comment, anybody, on what's coming?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
I have
Yeah.
absolutely no
Well,
idea
so-
what you're talking about.
so Steve,
Hey,
Stop.
C-Red,
Stop.
C-Red,
stop it, Steve. Stop.
Cosa Nostra, Cosa Nostra.
Stop. Because first of all, again, you're trying to get the inside. So if there is something going to happen, We're not going to damn well tell you.
We're not going to say if, we're going to say when.
But understand, A.A. Rod, Angel, and Hudson have a special place in my heart,
Oh, I know.
along with Miles Mercer.
Oh, indeed.
So understand, if they ever pick up a phone and say, hey, we need you, I'm not going to say no.
I got a question for Red when he's done.
Go ahead.
How did it feel? Like, what did it like?
Oh,
really
that shit
feel
felt
like?
great.
I mean,
Oh,
are you kind of sad that one half wasn't there? Because I mean, that would have made me, you know, a little bit, would have put a little bit bigger smile, but still.
no,
I mean, you
no,
got
no,
Mulligan versus Marco.
Yeah, but no, because I got tired and I
You
had
got
to
tired.
stand my
Like,
ground.
it's a lot of
And
weight
I mean,
carry.
maybe Saturday I'll address it, you know.
You
But
do
I
you.
mean, Steve,
know-
with all your conspiracy theories, did you ever just think that, you know, Red got, you know, decided to, hey, let me jump out of the burning car? I mean, it didn't take a rocket science to see that Hunter Payne and Marco's title reign was coming to a crashing halt once they got in the ring with me and John. Do you ever think that, you know, maybe, hey, they, you know, these pal guys come and jump me. They really didn't do nothing. And they, you know, all this stuff. And he looks at the whole situation. It's like, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to get off this damn rickety old carnival ride before it breaks down for good.
And I'm upside down.
You know, that's a fair point. And that would be logical, but I've known C Red a long time. I've watched C Red for a long time, and C Red does nothing in this world without divine purpose. So do I think he just jumped to get out of a burning car? No, because I've seen C Red crash and burn in many a burning car. He'll ride and die where he sees fit. But I also find that C Red is one of the most opportunistic people I've ever met.
I love it about him.
Love it.
Here is opportunity in spades when the stars are aligning. And when I say stars, I mean Hudson, Xavier, Mercer, Angel. Who else is coming? Who's next? Will we see another queen? Will we see somebody else? I don't know. But I think
honestly, I don't. Steve, look at the people that are on the screen right now.
I know.
And I'm not even mentioning myself. The three people that are on the screen that are our guests tonight have been running ruckshot. And ain't nobody stopped them.
I don't think anybody.
So why would we need, or why would they need anybody else? I please answer that question, because let's be honest. John Hudson whooped the damn near locker room, right?
Oh yeah.
He made the Genesis title, right?
Also true.
Okay. Aaron Xavier shows up and nobody stepped up, right?
True.
It gets no better. He told them what he was going to do.
He did.
Nobody listened. Nobody listened. But yet, nobody stepped up.
Also true. You said you
Hold
wanted.
on, I ain't done. Then we got Angel. They constantly throw shit at her, left and right. This match, that match, this match. And she's beating everybody they put in front of her.
It's true.
So why would these three need anybody else? They need nobody else. They don't need me. They don't need Mercer. They don't need another queen. They don't need somebody that has skills. They don't need a bomb. They don't need anything else, right?
That's true.
The three of them, Evil Gainsnievel, has it all under control.
Gainsnievel.
So here's the thing. What are you going to do and everybody else come 2022, 21, 22? Because guess what? Ain't nobody stopped them yet.
It's a fair point. And you asked the question, why would they need anybody else? And if these 7, almost 8 years have taught me anything, about the evil genius, it's taught me about 3 words: because he can.
That's true.
Look, there's a lot of plays in my playbook that that have been developed over the years. And Steve, I've never lied to you.
Never.
I might not tell you everything, but I've never lied to you.
That is a fact.
And I'm telling you right now, neither myself, John Hudson, or Angel had any idea of what Red was going to do last month. None whatsoever. Doesn't mean we were fully supportive of his decision, because when a family member makes a good decision, I feel that you should applaud them and tell them how proud you are of them.
Good
Which
job,
is
Red.
exactly what happened.
Yes, they did. We got in the back and they hugged me, and it was emotional. And they gave me a
Right.
beer, and it was so touching.
It's like, but the common theme is it's real easy, Steve. It's a business. If there comes a time where it makes business sense for Red, Mercer, Hudson, myself, and Angel to all do business together, guess what's going to happen? Right now, things are operating exactly according to plan. Doesn't mean that things couldn't change. Situation can change later. I'm not going to lie to you about that. All I'm saying is, as of right now, there ain't nothing going on. You can throw all your conspiracy theories at me and out there on the interwebs. Just because there's nothing planned, though, doesn't mean there's nothing.
In the works.
There's nothing
In
that's being
development.
formulated.
Yeah.
If the situation arose, I know I could call on Red. I know I could call on Mercer. But as of right now, why do we need to add ingredients to an already perfect dish right now?
You don't?
AFC.
We are about to close out a very, very productive 2021 for you guys. You not only debuted, what was that, August, or was it July? You debuted in the summer because
As a team?
Just
a team.
in general.
Oh no, I came in, I think was it March?
It might have been March.
It was
I
John,
had
when-
neck. I had
When
neck
did you
surgery.
beat-
I had neck surgery in April, so we didn't
Oh,
compete
March.
as a team till about September.
Okay.
so I
March.
would have showed up in March
when you
for
were
the first
beating-
time.
when you were beating Creed's ass
Yeah.
in March.
I seem to remember that match where Hudson was in the ring and somebody in a hood ran through the crowd. So that was the debut. So it has been less than a year, less than a calendar year, just about 7 months to go from debut to domination.
Mhm.
For all of the wrestling marks and for all of the wrestlers and for all the fans that are out there, how does that recipe for success get written?
Planning, talent, execution. Like John hit on it earlier. This has been a plan for what, 4 years now? And just because it
Going
took
on
3.5
5, yeah.
to start executing it doesn't mean the plan wasn't there. I mean, and a lot of it's just natural ability. When you have the planning and the work ethic that me and John have and Angel has, and you put that along with, just the natural God-given wrestling ability, it becomes easy. I mean, what do you say, John?
My honest answer, we were finally given an opportunity to show evil Gainsnievel.
Mhm.
I had to do neck surgery. April 7th, I had neck surgery, a double disc replacement. In the process of them cutting me open, they found a fracture in my neck too. February, March, we got the okay for evil Gainsnievel. April, I went into surgery, so that cut everything off. But that man right there, Aaron, kept it going. He kept it alive. He kept putting in little feelers here and there. And I remember sitting on the couch, healing up, just like meditating almost, saying like, heal. I got to get back. I got to get back. And 3 months 3 months after neck surgery. My very first show. I had opportunities to do other shows and do all this other stuff. No. My very first show was completing the evil Gainsnievel, was completing the family that I spoke of earlier. Need I say more?
It's like
we're dead.
Hudson coming back.
Not only are we
dedicated
dedicated.
Puzzle. Hudson coming back, finished the puzzle, or completed our gimmick club triangle.
Oh, there you go.
I will admit, it did complete the tripod. But when it finally completed that tripod, Ron and I have the same mindset. It's the intensity. It's the feeling. It's like he said earlier. It's doing what you love, but you're doing it with people you love. There's like I said, need I say more?
It's the spirit of a Gainsy Christmas is what you're saying.
And speaking of Gainsy Christmas, C-Red, you mentioned earlier you wanted to possibly get some stuff off your chest. Allow myself to, as Mr. Hudson and on behalf of Evil Gainsnievel, allow myself to invite you a VIP ticket to a Gainsy Christmas celebration this Saturday night in Japan's, Illinois.
Thank you.
Throwing it out there.
Well, I'll be there. I think there's some business that needs to be taken care of. Some things that need to be addressed. I need to see Pal show up and whoop Steve's ass again.
I'd pay for a ticket.
Hey, dude.
Just for me to do it.
Dude, I felt real down the other day. Like I was falling into a deep, dark depression. And then the video came across. And oh my God, I felt, as John would say, that Christmas spirit, of running in the street and Merry Christmas. And I felt that like, oh, somebody has granted my Christmas with. They finally shut his ass up.
Are you speaking of that? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, it's so great.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Beautiful.
Like I said,
Tis
you weren't even at the
season to
original
be
one,
jolly,
Steve, and you
la,
talk more
la,
shit.
la. And here's my thing. Don't get me wrong. Everybody can talk shit. Everybody. But you keep talking shit, you better back it up at some point.
Well, okay.
My daddy always taught me, don't write checks your ass can't cash, Steve. And you've been writing more bad checks than Paul Heyman in the 90s.
And here's the thing. Let me address this, the elephant in the room. Angel brought it up earlier.
By the way, if you're playing the fat drinking game, C-Red just got me, so go ahead and take another drink.
Didn't even touch it. Good touch, Steve.
So, Pal comes out during this match, and I'm attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see nobody else from CSW come out.
We're not there.
No. I'm not even talking about y'all, because the three of you were occupied with the match. So I cannot consider you three. So this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But I didn't see Creed run out. I didn't see JPH run out. I didn't see the Sheik run out. Nobody. So yeah, wow. Elite, unelite, that's the new name. Unelite Pain did whatever. I had to fight off that little Hispanic midget.
So beat up by a midget?
No, I beat him up.
Oh, okay, good.
But
Little
my
Gabby.
thing is,
There are two of them.
If anybody paid attention, and I don't know if y'all paid attention,
You can't go around calling people Latino swaggle.
I just did.
Can't
So
do that.
if you notice,
2021.
when Mr. Big Mouth over here last month got into the ring and asked everybody to have his back, and he was gonna say what he needed to say. Well, where was me and the Kane? Way in the back. You know why?
Where were us? In the back in the locker room.
You know why we went in the back? Let me tell you why we went in the back. Because I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired. So as you say, A. Ron, yeah, I got tired of riding in that damn car. It's on fire. And seeing everybody else that can help pull me out, and they just see it just roll down the street. So guess what? I'm like y'all. If I get a call right now from Jimmy Blaze and Jimmy Blaze got that money, I'ma whoop Steve's ass.
Hell, I'd do that one for free. All Jimmy's got to do is say, hey, I'll send you a Christmas card. I've been waiting for a reason to knee his head off his shoulders.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of being overlooked, underappreciated, and plain and simple, as maybe I'll put this so Steve can understand it. Money talks, bullshit runs the marathon. So I'm about that money now. So sorry. So you keep doing what you do, Steve. Keep doing it. We're all way behind you. Way behind you.
Waiting for the check to clear.
But you keep doing what you're doing.
So you're Antoining me. How lovely.
Nah.
No,
See,
because if that was the case,
Antoine,
then
the check would have bounced.
if that was the case, we'd be in the studio and then we wouldn't be back. So
Anywho, this is going swimmingly. So let's shift gears. Let's just shift gears. The holiday season is upon us, and y'all seem to be in the Christmas spirit. We got Gainsy Christmas happening this Saturday.
Oh, yes.
What can the fans expect at a very Gainsy Christmas?
Joy.
Look, we're going to spread Christmas cheer to the people of Shabanson. We're going to give them the gifts that they so rightly deserve. You know, we want to give back for all the respect they've shown us over the past 8 months. So it's, without spoiling anything, let's just say you're going to have to be there, Steve. John, got any tidbits on this one?
I will say this, you know, growing up, I was always told the story of Christmas and how, you know, Mary and Jesus and all that, and you know, all the wise men and all that stuff. But it never really clicked with myself. So I believe one thing I will say is the audience and the people watching they are going to get the real story of Christmas, which is known as the story of Gainsmas.
I can't wait.
So,
If you would like, I can give you just a little.
No. Don't ruin it. No. Save it. Save it. Make them buy a ticket. Make them buy a
It's a
ticket.
business. It's a business, John. Make them buy a ticket to hear the good.
Like I said, mentor.
Steve, it's an question double.
Steve, here's the best way to explain what's gonna happen. Joy to the world, a rod has come. Let earth receive 3%. Let every heart drool over, angel. Oh, okay.
He's so good.
Voice of an angel right here.
Oh,
Man, on the spot, he does it
honestly,
too.
see, Red, you were a cross between Fergie and Jesus.
Seriously.
and Jesus.
Why has this man not won a Grammy yet?
Well, if you want to see
No
more
one-
Steve
hold
Red
on a minute.
entertaining,
Did
just go over to
anyone get?
TikTok. Go to
Trish, did
TikTok.
anyone get that Step Brothers reference?
Oh, I did. I
Oh,
100%.
thank you. Okay, I thought you people didn't get it, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Fine.
No, I thought that maybe they really think Fergie and Jesus. Okay, all right.
Oh no,
cool.
me and Angel watch that, probably see that movie about 8 or 9 times a year.
No problem.
Knows.
The
But
wife and
no.
I likewise. Yes. Okay. All right. Just making
And
sure.
it's like we're gonna christen one of our tag moves just for Steve. We're gonna name it Boats and Hose just for Steve.
Oh, I can't wait to you go.
That'll be swimmingly excellent. I cannot wait for all of it. C-Red, did you come up with the Joy to Gainsnievel off the top of your head, or did you spend
Yeah,
some
I
time
did.
writing those lyrics?
It was
I did.
beautiful.
It's pretty
did.
impressive. It's pretty.
He's like the Talib Kweli of singing Christmas
Yeah.
carols about Aaron and John.
That was freestyle for sure.
Hey, I put Angel in there too now.
Oh, and Angel. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
And there was drool, and that was a nice way to segue.
Oh.
Very, very nicely done.
Oh
Well,
no,
if you want to
Steve,
mention drool-
Steve, hold on. I have one bone to pick with you.
Of course you do.
Loudmouth blonde.
Get him.
Oh no, I'm blonde. Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
There are beautiful highlights in there.
Amazing.
But I may be loud and I may be blonde, but I have backed up everything I have said.
You have.
So I cannot wait till you decide to walk in between those ropes and take a chance and play the game.
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on, Steve. You can actually start by backing up this what I'm about to ask you. What's that maxi pad you have on your head?
Oh,
You know that's meant for your vagina, not.
Wow. Okay. DL's gonna work. Anyway,
pew pew.
Are we
You know I
sponsored?
love
Are we
you.
sponsored
No,
by?
I love you.
Who's our sponsor this week, Red?
Our
Is Tampax-
sponsor is Gunslinger International.
Oh, I thought it was Tampax. I thought it was just
No, that's his. That's Steve's.
during the melee on Sunday at the training center in Moments, Jimmy Blaze did a number and scratched my cornea, hence the prescription glasses. So not a lot of light gets in here, and
Oh, now I actually feel really bad.
I don't believe you do. I don't believe anything.
I honestly don't. I really don't. But
That's an excuse to wear the
want you to feel
sunglasses
it
day
there.
in and day
I
out.
appreciate that. I can
At least now you have an excuse to wear those douchey ass sunglasses you like so much.
douchey ass sunglasses.
well,
Red,
yeah.
what else you got, Red?
Let's see. Evil Games, Evil.
No, Evil
Champs.
Gainsnievel.
Evil.
You're
I
missing
said
the
Evil
N.
Games. Evil.
Evil
Hey.
Gainsnievel.
Look, shut the hell up.
Evil.
Hey,
Okay,
don't-
they the champs, damn it. They the
Red is
champs.
using
when you
Red
say
is
it like
using
that.
Ebonics to say Evil Gainsnievel, and we
Right.
respect that.
I'm in the hood. What the hell? They the champs. Angel the champs. I left dead weight.
Oh, we talking about
They gonna kick everybody's ass. You got your ass kicked. I think we covered it all. Yeah.
I got a question, Steve. Can we be invited to be on the parent teacher conference?
No,
Oh,
Well, you
Please
cannot.
let us be the
Can I
uncle
talk to the
consultant.
teacher?
no. There are just some things we have to do alone.
Hey, is she cute? Is she cute?
No, well, I don't know. I don't judge my sons anyway. That's
That's a
neither
yes. That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
22.
I got it made. Got it made. Got it
2022
made.
is
I'm
hot
a
on our
teacher.
heels. What is the new year looking like for the champs?
Beautiful. Open.
New year, same result. We just keep moving forward. Somebody wants to take a shot at us, show up. We're not hard to find.
You know, Aaron, sorry to cut you off. You said it perfectly. You know, I've always hated the people that have said, "Oh, new year, new me." Like, no, it's not. It's the same old you. You're gonna go to the gym for 2 weeks and then you're gonna bounce out. You're still gonna be the fat little bastard you are. You're still gonna be.
Go ahead and drink.
the victim
Everybody
of
at
the
home,
lazy little
go
piece
ahead
of
and drink.
crap.
He wasn't talking about you, but take
go
it that
ahead,
way.
drink, whatever. There's nothing for the new year. You know why? Because our year started when this began. Nothing's gonna change.
Except us getting better because we don't stop working.
New year, new ass kickings.
My tag team partner, my brother said it once before, and I'll say it again. You can't teach natural talent.
Lots of opportunity ahead for Evil Gainsnievel, no doubt, in 2022. If Santa could bring you the gift of any opponent in 2022, who would be on the Christmas list of each and every one of you? And I will start with Aaron Xavier.
I've got two. One is completely unrealistic and one actually could happen. My completely unrealistic opponent. I want the Gorillas of Destiny. I want Bullet Club versus Gimmick Club.
Ooh.
Bold.
Now, the one that I'm looking forward to now with things that go in the way they were might not be outside the realm of possibility. And despite them not being champions, I consider them the only talented tag team in POW. And that's Hardcore Impact. Paulie Tomaselli, Hardcore Craig. So when they get tired of messing around in the minor leagues down there in Twin Lakes, tell them to shoot on up to the majors. We'll give them a shot, put them on the 40-man.
I would very much like to see that match, actually. That was very, very nicely done. Angel, anybody on your Christmas wish list that you would
I've
like
got
to fight?
a couple. I mean, I got that reference. So I would say, I think, Steve, you know this, I wanted to take on Sky for a while to really see that old
She
school,
is good as
new
she is.
school.
Everyone says she is.
Old school, new school.
Pretty good.
I'd love to see it. Love for it to happen. Don't know if she's got the cojones to come down south, but that's on management to figure out. That's one. My other one, you know what? I had a great experience taking on Black and Brave over the summer. I welcome any of their trainees. Come on down to Shaban's. Mantino, is that the other hellhole we go to?
Yeah, Mantino
Yeah.
at the brewery.
Yeah, I welcome anybody from Black and Brave, and I welcome Sky to get froggy and jump. Donna.
That is
Donna.
okay. Very good. That's interesting. John Hudson.
You don't get the Easter egg, Steve? What's your nickname? I'm eating fish.
I'm ignoring the obvious at this point. Mr. Hudson, any high profile matches that Mr. 3% might have on his radar for 2020?
Yeah, okay. So realistic, I would go with the same answer as Aaron. Hardcore Craig and his partner. I can definitely see that happening. I would really like that. That'd be fun. Unrealistic because it's always subject to change in this business. You never say never in this business. And there is a reason why I live in Orlando, Florida now. So I'm not saying this can't happen. I'm not saying this will happen. FTR.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
I was thinking the Bucks at first. And I think we would have a lot of fun with them. I think we really would. A lot of slapping, a lot of like all those spots. Because I'm not trying to put anyone down. I'm really not. I think I think we can do better.
FTR, it would be up there on that
FTR
list for me too.
good. I was thinking the Bucks, and then I thought, you know what? No, I like a challenge to show how good we really are, not only in ring, but like psychology, telling a story, placement, everything. I thought of the two best I can think of at the time, Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson. Kenny Omega's injured. And then I was like, wait a minute, you know what? No, FTR. I would love to see Evil Gainsnievel versus FTR. I think that would
Yeah,
be
Sean Dean, make it happen, buddy. If you're watching.
Hey, Sean Dean and Christopher Daniels, make it happen.
Yes.
The guy got your emails.
Hey, you know what?
I'm pretty sure none
FTR
of
is
those
a great
people do
thing.
either.
FTR would be my big answer. My number one
It's like-
answer would be FTR. I would love to see us versus them.
FTR would be a great thing. It's like, I've made no secret of it ever. To me, the greatest tag team of all time was Tully and R. And from a psychology standpoint, and even when me and John were originally putting this idea together, we talked about, the psychology and teamwork like Tully and Arn did as the Horsemen. And when I look at FTR, they are a modern day Tully and Arn. It's like they take all the new stuff and they put that twist on it, and it is incredible.
And they're old school with a new school style. They tell stories. Their pacing, their timing is almost identical, perfect to us. I really think that'd be a fun match to only have
and
but watch.
All four of us are top guys.
Well, there you go, Santa. Hopefully you're listening and you can grant some of these wishes. All of the matches would be great, no doubt. What about you, Red? You want Santa to bring you a brand new bag?
If only in that bag, it's you getting your ass kicked one more time.
If by bag you mean soap and a sock hitting Steve, he's in.
What would I like for Christmas? Big booty freak. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. Gonna catch heat for that one. You know what? Let me shoot for a minute. I'm blessed. So anything I get, Santa brings, I'm more than grateful already. I've got wonderful family, family that's still here. I've got beautiful friends that are on here. Again, I can't complain. Wrestling wise, you've seen me. The older I get, the better I'm getting, which is scary. Also, thanks to Hudson and Aaron. Again, first of all, y'all can kiss my ass because this shit sucks trying to eat clean.
It's fun.
It gets easier the more you do it.
It does.
And I've been doing it since I talked with you guys, so I have been doing it. Just at times it sucks.
Yeah.
But
has it been working?
I feel better. I mean, hell. So I'm gonna keep kicking these young kids down their throat till they learn some respect. Understand it's people like us on this screen that, without us, all that flipping shit don't matter. We kick your ass and we won't even break a sweat. So
and no one on this screen flips.
I can do one or two. I can do a couple when they actually need to be done.
Yeah, I could pull one out of my back pocket.
Well, I ain't trying to pull one out.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna bust them in their mouth.
We don't need to. Name one great that did a flip, and a legend, an icon. Name one that did a flip.
You're really good at this game.
You can't. Can you? Let me ask you a
Depends
question.
what you're gonna count as a flip. Are you talking about flipping off the top rope?
Anything that consists of tucking your head and doing a move consisting of
early in their career, Nick Bockwinkel used to do a front flip senton onto people.
Thank you for my brother and tag team partner for bearing my question. I appreciate it.
I said Hayabusa.
Hayabusa, yeah, that's another legend.
Okay. All right. Sure. Why not? Okay, two people. My bad.
But you're right.
You're right.
It's not what you do, it's when and how you do it.
No, I've never seen a 45-year-old guy do a 630 off the top rope.
I can't even count to 630. I get bored at about 400.
Yeah, man, I stop around 1 or 2.
Hey, stop talking about Steve's weight, y'all. God.
And
Hey, oh, wait. Guess what I did? I invented a new workout scheme at the gym today, guys.
of course you did.
I called them Steve sets. Anyone would care to guess what a Steve set is?
No.
Anybody? So where you load
Sure.
up over 300 pounds on the deadlift bar and you keep going till your knees give out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us on this fantastic episode of this shit show.
We are not a shit show.
I would like to thank Evil Gainsnievel for spreading a little holiday cheer our way. Don't miss them this Saturday evening in Shabance, Illinois. SCW presents the Christmas Bash, aka a very Gainsy Christmas. God help us all. God only knows what is going to happen in that.
It's going to be the party of the winter.
It is going to be the party of something. And
Or it could be
thank you
shit show,
guys.
who knows?
Thank you guys for always being giving of your time. Thank you for being on our
Always.
show. We're working on
Always.
sweaters for you for being multiple times. We'll try to have something in
Oh, yeah.
2022 for
I
you.
thought we were getting jackets.
Jackets, sweaters, you'll get some.
You're gonna sleeveless one.
I want,
Yeah,
I want
we
like a
gotta
Steiner Brothers
represent.
Letterman jacket. I want like an old Steiner's Brothers style Letterman jacket.
We'll let Red fund that one. Red's got more money than God. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being on this show, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
As I stated many times on social media this week, we gave Jimmy Blaze the opportunity to join us tonight, and he never joined us. So that is what it is. Wanted to have a conversation about what went down on Sunday. Didn't get to have a conversation about it. I mean, I got lampooned quite a bit here tonight. So I'm not feeling real.
Harpoon.
I was going to say it better be lampooned than harpooned.
Drink twice. That's 2 more.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
Hey, real quick, what was the over under on it, Steve? I'm trying to skew the betting line here.
What do you mean?
Well, they said they were going to put an over under a number of fat jokes. What did they decide on a number? Because I need to see how many more I need to get
haven't
in.
seen the Vegas odds yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys smashed it like you always do. I had people asking if I was going to pull out the Pillsbury Doughboy pictures, and I said, God, no.
You said smash it like they always do.
Yeah.
Like you do your dinner plate.
Damn.
Drink. All right.
I just wanted to drink.
7:40, and we're going to end this. And
Are you sure you don't want me and John to talk to the teacher?
I'll talk to her.
I
Love
would
her
I
love
great.
mean,
to.
all John's got to do is take his shirt off and your kid's got eggs.
Yeah.
well,
Let
that
me
be that
be
as
like Uncle Tony.
You let me talk to her. He gets a scholarship.
No.
not only do I appreciate your gestures, and it's lovely. I appreciate the genuine amount of love and respect that you showed me on this show. So thank
Like your wife's going to be mad. I mean, we're offering to get your kids college paid for, and you're saying no.
perhaps another time.
I will say this: you can make more money on YouTube than going to college. I'm paying off a lot of college debt from somebody.
And that's one to grow on. Next week on this show, the season finale, the Christmas episode, we will have our guest Primo Loco will be on our program next week. We're excited about that. Very Gainsy Christmas to each and every one of you. We will see you Saturday night in Shabance doing what you do best. And hopefully if there's any POW entanglements, the money and check will be written so I don't end up with a scratch cornea this time around.
How you gonna get to the show? Because
C-Red, if you don't mind me saying this, if that does happen, I will say there possibly for every action, there is a reaction, and there will always be a consequence.
On that note, on behalf of C-Red and Evil Gainsnievel and the Goddess of Gains, I've been Steve. Pow still sucks. And we'll see you next week on the Power Hour. One W. The one W, the way God intended it. Wrestling entertainment. There's a difference. Soon you'll see why. We'll see you next week. Have a good week. Merry Christmas. Gainsy Christmas happening this Saturday. Don't miss it. We'll see you there in Shabans. Good night, folks.